True or false? You need a big ad budget or huge following in order to attract high value tax or accounting clients. The truth? You don't need any of that. And in this video right now, I'm gonna share a private Loom video that I sent to one of my email subscribers. It says, hey, Daniel, I'm reaching out because I recently invested tons of money in a coaching program and now I don't have any money to spend on ads. So with that being said, I showed her exactly what I would do if I were in her shoes or if I was telling any other accounting firm or tax business what to do to get clients if they don't have a budget or following. So with that being said, let's check out the Loom video. Hey, what's up, Ines? Daniel here. Just going to shoot you this quick Loom video because it'll probably be quicker to answer your question. So yeah, it really depends. You know, there's a lot of tax planners out there who just want to sell kind of like one-off tax plans to their existing client base and make a pretty penny doing that. But when you start investing in paid ads, it's a little bit of a different story because there's another associated cost with doing that. Right. And so I typically recommend that people sell tax planning as a liquidator. Basically, you spend $1, you make $1 back from the client, but then you're able to sell that client other things on the back end. Now, if you can make a profit on the client on the tax planning, of course, that's great. However, the model is, okay, spend the money, sell the tax plan, make the money back, recycle the money so that you continue getting clients who will pay you on back-end services for life, since the average accounting firm, you know, has the client stick with them for 7 years. So with that being said, I saw that you said most is local networking. I think that's a really bad idea, actually, because only 4% of businesses ever make over $1 million a year. Most of the tax planners that I work with want somebody with a high enough AGI to actually justify tax planning and their tax planning fees, right? So if I were you, what I would do is I would niche down, which allows you to go nationwide. I have a whole video on my YouTube channel about niching. Go check that out. But it's not niching down in the traditional sense of like, oh, I'm going to go after chiropractors or I'm going to go after dentists. Like, we're more so going after broader niches. So like I had a consulting call with a client today, and we determined that her niche was female-owned insurance-based medical practices because she has a lot of case studies there and a lot of proof, and she also understands how to navigate the cash flow complexities for that specific type of business when it comes to tax planning, which is good for her because, you know, dentists can fall into that, behavioral therapists can fall into that, rehab, you know, training facilities like physical therapists can fall into that. So make sure to watch the video on tax planning. And if I were you, right, to consistently book calls, I'm actually going to give you my playbook here, okay? This is what's called a cold video pitch. So basically what this lets you do is create a semi-customized video. You'll see this example here. And what you're doing is you're sending it over to your ideal clients who you've like created, you know, a list of, like, let's say 100 ideal clients who meet that criteria for your niche. You're going to create one video and then you're going to semi-customize it for each specific person, okay? Which is basically like, in this case, for example, we're just taking a screenshot of their website and then laying it over this, you know, green screen video. So I'm going to send this over to you. Check it out. It should be helpful. The people who do actually implement this see great results for it. That's actually how I landed my first couple of tax planning deals. And I mean, this specific strategy has landed me clients who pay me upward of like $6,800 per month. When it comes to your ad spend question, I mean, I would just really figure out your sales numbers before you actually start spending money on ads, because the biggest variable is your close rate, right? How many people that book a call with you who are qualified end up buying from you? Because if you have a 30% close rate versus a 5%, that's going to greatly dictate how much you can actually spend or afford to get somebody on the phone with you. So to work with me, you need at least $6K a month for ad spend. But if you're just starting out, I would definitely do this strategy, which is the cold video approach, right? Again, map out a list of 100 ideal clients. Doesn't have to be in your backyard. Just figure out a problem niche that you can work with. And then from there, right, start creating these semi-customizable videos. It goes through how to send the videos out, uploading to YouTube, literally how to customize it top to bottom, which I could probably sell this for a pretty penny, but you get it for free. So yeah, I'd say $200 a day in advertising, but I wouldn't start advertising until you know more of your sales numbers. When you do start advertising, don't expect to make money on the front end product. The front end product is just used to get people in for the back end. So I don't know which, what is it? Where is it here? Yeah, I don't know which tax advisor group. It's probably Tax Maverick, Main Street Pro, Certified Tax Coach, or Ben Brown, 7-figure firms. But with that being said, okay, Tax Maverick, they sell a course on the front end. It liquidates their ad spend, right? So they spend, let's say, $5,000 in ads to get somebody who will pay them $5,000. But they know that 6 months from now, they're going to be continuing to use the Tax Maverick software. Okay, Ben Brown, he sells you a course for $10K, right? And on the back end, he knows a certain percentage of those people are going to take him up on his, $2,000 a month ebook funnel. So I don't know which group you are a part of now, but with that being said, yeah, just, re-engineer your business so that your front end product allows you to break even on getting clients, and then make sure that you have a back end product, advisory, accounting, CFO, tax returns, tax prep, right? Like make sure you have a back end. That's where your profit's going to be made. So anyway, hope that's helpful. Bye. Okay, so there you have it. That's exactly how to get high value tax and accounting clients without needing a giant ad budget or following. Now, with that being said, let's say that you're ready to take the next step and you want to make sure that you can get clients on a predictable basis, filling up your calendar so you don't have to spend the time reaching out manually. Then make sure to check out this video next.